How's it going, everybody, and welcome back to another ride-along with RONIN 47R. We are on track to get the Tier 10 Leopard. Let's go ahead and start off by getting the Indien-Pz. I was going to say bad choices, but I guess they're good choices, but I'm being a little naughty, so... Oh man, here I go. So as you may or may not know, they have the on-track to the, well, take a quick look here. It's all going to make sense in a minute, I promise. So here's the Leopard one, and it's on track to that. So they're doing the discounts, 30% off of tier 8s, maybe even more, different tiers. I think it was tier 9 as well. Anyways, the 5 and down, I believe, was 50% off, but regardless, Leopard one, Leopard PTA, Indien-Pz, going backwards here in a straight line. You can see that it is the VK 30.02D. This is the Actually, this is the tank that I did a ride-along video in that was featured on the World of Tanks console website when they made the announcement for the on track. That was done maybe August 3rd, I believe is when that came out, the announcement. But anyway, so I saw the video of myself playing. I said, gosh, you know what? I need to take that thing back out again. And so here I am tonight. I was playing that thing, and I've really enjoyed it, but it comes down to time is money. You know me, I'm not going to sell it anyway, but if I were to have to sell tanks, this is one that I wouldn't sell. I really enjoy this tank right here. I may even like it better than the Panther, and I should probably do a side-by-side. Not now, but eventually. It's a really nice tank, and I've only done maybe, I don't know, 34 battles in it or something, and just in the sitting alone, I had I want to say about 6 games that I've recorded where I was number 1. It's a really good tank. I don't know the gun elevation, depression. It's just I really enjoy it. But like I said, time is money, so I am not going to be able to. And this is the package that I like to run it on. It's actually the weaker of them all, but it's the faster reload, and I like the pen and that sort of thing. Moving on. So here I have 13,993 in regards to experience. I've got 10,000 and change in the bank there, but you can see you need 81,100 for the Indien-Pz. So really, I need 56,555 to research this tank. I don't have that. So where do you get it from? Well, you either get it from time, and you grind and you grind and you grind, or you go to the store. So if I go to the store, oops, almost forgot to show you something. But by the way, so here you get the tank, and that's all fine and dandy. But if I get the tank, then I'm going to have to grind some more to get, with a tier 7 gun. I don't know if I want to do that. I guess I could always come back and do it, but I was thinking on the outset, just jumping out of this base or stock version and jumping into this tank here, or this package here, and then working my way up to, Panzer A, and then Panzer B. So anyways, what's the plan? All that running around. Well, went ahead and pulled the trigger on getting some gold because I was super low. And we're going to convert some XP here, so here we go. What did I say I needed? 51? 52? Well, I'll just say 52 to make it... Well, I'll just say 50. I don't even remember. Whatever. What just happens, it happens. It's not a big deal. Could always come back. And almost there, almost there, almost there, almost there. Let's go ahead and do that. So, yeah, cannot be undone. Got it. Thank you. So here we go. La la la. Jumping into the VK 30.02D. Scrolling over here. And, wait a minute. Why does it say I don't have enough? I need 16 more. I don't remember it being like that. I thought I needed... Well, whatever. Alright, well. My math must be off. That's so weird, though. I don't really remember. 16, huh? So... Got it. Okay. So here we go. So now let's try this again. I really didn't look at the math. I just kind of spun it around haphazardly. 480 more. Okay. Wow. Da, 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 da. There you go. That was so exciting. I wonder how I got my math so messed up. Whatever. Hey, look, kids. It's now white. We can go ahead and unlock this bad boy. So here you go. Bam. Wow. Okay. So 2,420,000. Now, is it just me, or doesn't that seem a little expensive? I don't know. Here, I'll tell you what. Why don't you stand by? Why don't you stand by while I whip out Mr. Well, I'm not going to do it on the phone. I'll just do it on the internet here, although you guys can't see it, but you'll take my word for it. Now, if you turn yourself, if this was real time, and you turn yourself to the World of Tanks console, you'll see that there is the on the track, and it's 30% off. And am I going to be a silly rabbit and find out that it's I'm too soon? And if so, that's pretty funny, sort of. All right, I'll tell you right now. The answer is, and buddies are posting on Facebook, and I'm getting these alerts here. Okay, so the on track to the Leopard 1 German medium tank discounts. It says that it starts August 5th, and that starts tomorrow. So guess who's not going to purchase the tank now? That's right, the guy with two thumbs. Whatever. So I experienced too quick. I'm not going to sleep over it. But we have researched it, and gosh, in half an hour we can go back and pay for it. That is so silly. Huh. All right, cool. So let's go ahead and let's do that. Meanwhile, we're going to go ahead and also, we're going to have to do this. We're going to have to purchase silver. And there you go. And now we're good to go. And we're just going to go ahead and jump into some more German medium stuff. Alright, so now we're getting back into it here. I was about 20 minutes early before the servers reset. Now that I've come back and waited for midnight, the stroke of midnight to come and go, I'm back in the store and I'm looking around. You can already see there's certain pieces that reset over midnight, times 2, the store, that sort of thing. They don't all just happen all at once for whatever reason. Sometimes you even actually have to reboot. So here I am looking in the store, and thank goodness I got that 7,500,000 silver because it is no longer offered. Alright, so it looks like the server has set in some areas, but we still do not see the discount for the purchase of the Tier 10 Leopard line. So I'm going to go ahead and do a quick reboot and jump back in. Alright, so now we've had the opportunity to reboot the system. We've double checked the servers, found out that we need to, exit out, come back in. We've done everything that we could. She's loading back up into the garage. I'm pretty excited about this. And we've already have the purchase of the 7,500,000 silver. We should be good to go. We've already researched the Indien-Pz itself. So now it's just purchasing, but I wanted to make sure that I'm not going to purchase at the normal retail price. I wanted to get that 30% off, and it was, gosh, what was it, 2,200,000-ish for the normal, for the retail price before the discount. So let's go ahead and take a look at the discounted price and make sure it's good to go so that we can purchase it and get this party started. All right, we're back. We're in the tech tree. We're taking a look. We've rebooted, and there you go. You can see that the 30% is being applied, and now you're saving a ton of money because now it's only 1,600,000 to purchase the tank. I mean, had I done it 20 minutes earlier, I would have been paying almost almost nearly 1 million silver more than I have to. So let's go ahead and grab this guy. Purchase the Indien-Pz for 1,694. Pretty excited about this. I've been eyeballing this line for quite some time. I wonder why it's Indian IEN. I wonder what the story is behind that word. Have not looked that up. Cool. Manage crew. Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put in my Panther, well, it's not my Panther 88 crew, but it's the crew that lived in the, or lives in the, or currently is in the Panther 88. So now we have this tank here. Your tank is already equipped. Yeah. So let's go ahead and mark him as a favorite. And gosh, I'm going to bring in favorites. I'm going to bring in German. There you go. So now you have these two. And what a beautiful piece of machinery that is. This is a 8.8, the low-end 8.8 on the stock. It's a tier 7 gun. And there she is. It's the Mini Luva. Pretty hardcore looking mantlet. I mean, it's pretty gnarly. Wonder if the machine gun port right there on the side of the turret is probably a sensitive spot. But very cool. Very good looking tank. And let's go ahead and get her painted up here. First things first, right? Gosh, it feels like only yesterday when I made the decision to go with this emblem. Oh man, branding myself. This in the world of tanks, this symbol is my brand and designates it as my logo, for lack of better terms, in the world of tanks. Let's go ahead and throw in some camouflage on this guy here, and kind of cool looking. But I'm feeling a little raw, feeling a little keep it simple. So I am going to keep it with just a flat white, and nothing new here in the world of camouflage. Okay, here we go. We can take a look at it. Not really. No. Nope. Maybe. Actually, that looks pretty good. Huh. It's nice. Nope. 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 Well, and there you go. So that answers that. I like that. That's pretty cool looking. And how much you want to make a bet? I'm going to go with the solid yellow brown paint. Come on, buddy. So this. I do like this one. Sometimes I like that one. But I think I'm going to go... I'm just going to go with this one, man. I think it just looks cool. Alright, there you go. Last but not least, I'll probably go with the dirty. There's the little pebbly one. Come on, buddy. Load. So here's the pebble one. Not really a big fan of that pebbly guy. This one is pretty cool. That one's pretty cool. That one's actually pretty cool too. Alright, so I like this one. Dark Wave. What was this one? So he gets an actual name, but this guy doesn't? To hide in large cities versus... I don't even know what the hell is that. What is this? To hide and destroy debris. So this... it's just interesting. Okay, so here we go. I don't know. I'm kind of torn. That looks cool. And that looks cool. I'm going with that one. That one looks so just raw. Rawr. Okay, cool. So, we've got the exterior taken care of, which is very cool. And we have our crew assigned. Double checking. Yep. Yeah, crews. There you go. You are undercooked. You're not 100%, but you are there. So here we have this tier 788, so it's the quick 36, this is the 43. Notice that these two here are the same, and the only difference is that you get an upgraded engine to increase your speed, which, you know, that totally helps. Now the only difference between the Alpha and the Bravo package is the gun and the radio. So I'm gonna guess that once, if you were to come over here and purchase this, it'll be dropped down by that much money. Experience rather. If you get the whatever here, it's only gonna be like 20,000 or what have you. So
yeah, what do? Do I free XP and just immediately jump into one of these guns here? Or do I just give it a whirl with the 8.8? I don't know. But I always create equipment. Regardless, I always I always install equipment based on my last gun. So here it is, a package. So you have aim time is 2.7, accuracy is 0.34, rate of fire is 8.33. You know, I'm feeling gun rammer, I'm feeling vents, and gosh, I'm really feeling aim time is a little slow, but I think I'm going to give that up for binocs. I can always change that out later. So that's what I'm going to do for now. Let's go with good old vents for 150,000, which is a great deal. Isn't that amazing? Gun rammer for 200,000. Okay, cool. And the most expensive part is the binoculars. So there you go. So there it is, and let's get some consumables here. Alright, so now, and you know what, how long are we going to be in this gun? Shoot, I don't know. Sure, why not? There you go. There it is. I wonder if the ammunition, if the same gun is used in a different tank, and then I have leftover shells here, I wonder if that pool of shells is accessible by another tank of the same gun using the same caliber or same ammunition, if you will. Don't know. Alright, so here we go. We have everything set up, and man, she's pretty good looking, pretty cool, and we're definitely on our way. Now we need to grind this crew up, but I'm tempted just to take her out for one spin. So let's do that. We have our stay on target snipery guy. You've got running this thing, get 1.25. Okay, so let's just go for it. Bam. And I mentioned before that the first battle that you win, I wasn't even sure, is 25% of, but no, that's crazy. It's 1.25, I believe, is what I saw. So don't listen to me. Let's just go play some tanks, and then I gotta go to bed because I literally stayed up just for the server to roll over so I can get all this stuff going, and now I definitely have a mission.
Alright folks, skipping ahead now, we're going to go ahead and just jump right into a game here. You know, I guess I've gone back and forth with what is my favorite class of tank, but I'm finding the medium to be a really nice, and no pun intended, a happy medium. You know, I'm getting a gun that's not as powerful as a heavy, more powerful than a light. Tank Destroyer is kind of his own animal. Typically, you know, a very slow vehicle, but with a very powerful gun. You know, heavy tanks being a quicker version of that with a less powerful gun. But what I like about the mediums is that I seem to be able to get around, be Johnny on the spot, similar to a scout tank, not as fast, but it's a little more forgiving than a light tank. You have, you know, more armor, and you have a pretty darn good gun. So when I can find a well-rounded tank that fits my style, my philosophy, I'm pretty happy with it. And I don't want to jump the gun here, but playing a few games here in the Indien-Pz, you know, I thought it'd be a good tank, but it's really, really turning out to be a good tank for me. It's almost like a German precision meets American gun depression elevation. Anyways, so you can see there some slow aim-in time. I don't think my crew is 100% yet. I think I gave up trying to grind it, and I was just too excited and threw my crew into the tank here. And to be honest, I don't remember which one of the 88s this is. I'm pretty darn sure it's the 88. Alright, so one of the things I like about this tank is it allows me some time. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm giving more credit to the tank, but it forces me to play a little differently. You can see I'm pretty cautious. I'm not rushing in. I'm not doing some bravado stuff.
and it kind of pays off. Now over here, I'm just too damn stubborn. I'm thinking, you know what? I got to get something in there. There's got to be something. And that T-32, darn it, it was just the angle. I just could not get the penetration on that. Could have switched to HE, or, well, of course could have switched to HE, but could have switched over to some premium rounds and got something for it, but not really. You know, didn't really want to waste the money on that. Moving on. Everyone's doing their job, but I feel like we're starting to lose the game. You know, we're losing it in the numbers. We're getting surrounded. It's really a bad deal, but, you know, I'm never going to give up and giving it my all. And throwing some love here towards this jumbo. He gets he damages me, but nothing, I don't think, for HP. And it looks like he was throwing some premium at me. Can't get the eyes on that guy. Now we have a Tiger just running amok there in the open field. I really appreciate that. Please continue to do so, Tiger. He notices that somebody tickled him, but whatever. So he is toast. I take one in the rear, and I am out of there. At any time, I'm thinking these guys are going to come down the hill. We only have one or two guys holding, you know, my 6 o'clock. And this, you know, 110 took out the guy he was battling over there. Looks like there's a heavy moving up to his rear. And then you got me here doing some side scraping, which this tank, for, you know, maybe you'll disagree, but I've been having some really good luck side scraping with this thing. And I kind of treat it like the mini Luva. So you can see there, a little inaccurate there, some bad RNG rolls, but overall this is a very accurate gun. And finally I get the kill there. But that lower Glacius was just at a really good angle where I had a hard time penning him. So good on the 110. Now we've got the numbers back to even, 9-9. But again, we still have this T28 low health to my left, and we have this, you know, Carnarvon doing his best to hold him off. And to his credit, and to, I don't know, I just think if it was the Reds, I would have swarmed this guy. But I'm not in charge of multiple people. I'm only in charge of myself. I'm just going to Monday morning quarterback that. So he's holding them off. Awesome. Didn't want to waste a round. He moved back too quickly. So we have these three guys basically I need to mess with, to contend with. Did not want to get clipped by the CDC on the rear. And, you know, still at 75%. But then, oh man, I'm dropped down to about 45% of my health, 40% of my health. That was problematic. Got him tracked. And then I'm going to go in for the death blow here. And you're welcome. So now we just have the two to the, you know, the right and left. And I figure, you know, that D, that medium tank up there to the left, I figured these, I'm not going to run and try to get that guy. The rest of the guys are going to get that. So let's work on things that I'm actually going to have a chance to play with. And here I go, moving in towards the E25 and the Liberté, which of course is the FCM 50T. Got a hit on him earlier. Come over here, look at the gun depression, beautiful. Actually, I went way further than I needed to. But there it is, and he's not going anywhere. Easily pennable, and see ya. So that is that. Now we're up to 6 kills, 12 pens, and you know, some other fun little ribbons. Got 2 guys left. We have no idea where they are. They are 2 mediums, and that's about the extent of our knowledge. And who knows? So I figured, what's the best place? High ground, center of the map. So I'm going to go ahead and crawl my way up there, and you know, this thing has some decent speed. I feel very, very comfortable in this tank, very, very secure. And now I'm not going to waste time rotating my whole hull. He's behind a rock. I only have a small bit of his turret. Bounces, not good. Reposition in case he's going to take shots at me. But again, I know that I'm, you know, exposing my rear. There's a risk. And there's a nice 249 hit just over the rock that he is hull down behind. He turns his turret. So that's what allowed me to get that death blow in there. And then we have 1 medium tank left. And that's the VK there. Don't recall if that was the tier 7 or tier 6. Did not catch that as it flashed up there on the screen. Did not really, it looks like 6. Did not really think I'm going to get there in time, but you know what? Again, never give up. You never know. And so there you go. Green team snuffed the last medium tank, leaving us with 14 pens, 7 kills, and so on and so forth. Pretty fun tank. Pretty fun tank. I'm pretty happy with it. It's my favorite tier 8 medium, although I don't have many, but I envision it's going to remain so. Time will tell. So there are my goodies. Goody, goody, goody. Yay. And this tank's been around a long time, so you know, I feel pretty good that I'm scoring a first First class. And there you go. There's some details, detales, and you know, got some damage blocked in there, damage dealt, and assisted damage, big time. Well, in my mind. Meanwhile, I am enjoying this tank. I hope you enjoyed the video, and remember, if you're receiving this transmission, you are one of the 47 Ronin, and I will catch you later. Now, where did my crew go off to? Oh, I see. There they are. Okay, girls, tell them who they are if they're receiving this transmission.
You are one of the 47 Ronin. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you later.